All right, here we go. Let's give this a shot. Some say it's not even funny. There you stand, not even trying. They say it is in line with the ages. Sometimes noise is just your mind. But the lesson is vague and the lining shows a deer with her mind on the moor. And now something with the sun is just different since they shook the earth in 1904. And as I lower down, I hear it's a message, and it's 1902, just telling people to get out. And if there was just a way I could tell them, it's been long, but you are right. And the singing is slow and so quiet, like the sound when you sweep up the floor. And now something with the dirt is just different since they shook the earth in 1904. Something passing by our shore, and the only one you can tell it to, it's the only one you'll ever know. As one walk was made to go through my window, there's something so strange, it's something louder than before. And you're living with no light or direction, damn precise, and now you know that believing is hard, but you go now, and you feel what you drag across the floor. And now something with these trails are just different since they shook the earth in 1904. Sure, and the only one you can tell it to, it's the only one you'll ever know. And some will say it's not even healthy, but body is young and mind is sure that something is alright when you're thinking, 'cause they shook the earth in 1904. So, that is 1904. Tallest Man on Earth, interesting tuning. Let's dive into it. It's standard tuning except for your high E. You lower to a D string. So the tuning is E, A, D, G, B, and then D. Capo on the 2nd fret. The album recording, it's on the 5th fret, but I've been watching some other, versions that he did. He has it on the 2nd fret, more comfortable for me. So, capo 2nd fret. And the whole riff really is this a G shape. So 3rd fret, low E string, middle finger on the second fret of the A string, and first finger on the second fret of the G string. So there's a lot of that, and then the C shape, third fret of the low E, pinky on the third fret of the A, middle finger on the second fret of the D, and index on the second fret of the G string. And then you're just picking up that index finger. And then an A minor chord. And then you're lifting up that index finger. And then that D shape, it's not a regular D chord, but to get it, you put your ring finger on the second fret of the G string, middle finger on the second fret of the low E string, and then you add on your first finger on the first fret of the B string. So, that riff that keeps coming back and forth is this, that modified G with a first finger on the second fret of the G string. And I'll slow it down. It's got this really chugging rhythm though, this. So, get that. Just wrap your hand around the neck of the guitar and try to get that. And then get into the chord. So hammer on, then into that C shape. A minor shape, and into that D shape, and then you put it on, and that's the verses. That's the riff in the verses. Then there's this pre-chorus part where you do a C with a G in the bass. So it's just a C chord, but you also put a finger on the third fret of the E string, the low E string. But believing is hard, regular G. Hard, but you, to that D shape, go now. And you feel what you drag across the floor. Okay? And then it goes back into that. But now, the little hook, the refrain. But now, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, is just different. To that C, to the A minor, the earth, to the D, 19-0, and then back into the riff. The only other part that's in the song is the bridge. When the night is young. So that's a B minor chord. So index finger on the second fret of the A string, ring finger on the fourth fret of the D string, pinky on the fourth fret of the G string, and middle finger on the third fret of the B string. And it's got that nice quality with that D string that we got here now, because we loaded it from E to D. When the night is young, but into the C with the G in the bass. Bridge is passed into an E minor, regular old E minor. Something passing by, and I was sure. And the only one you can tell it to, it's the only one you'll ever. instead of going back to C, you go back to that D. No. And yeah, and those are all the chords. Sometimes he breaks it up with this. And now new robbers made to go through my window. And that is just this rhythm. And so down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. So that he does at the beginning of some verses and in the very beginning of the song. Probably should have said that at the very beginning of this little tutorial. I guess I used up all my brain power in the performance. It's a little tricky, but it's very fun once you get that chugging rhythm going with these open chords. It is, it's a lot of fun. This is the beginning. Going back in between that G and the C, and then you get into the riff. Well, some will say it's not even funny, and you know how it goes from there. So have fun with it. Let me know if you have any questions. Happy to help. And yeah, hope everybody's staying healthy and safe. And thanks for watching.